From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now, Jonathan India. That's outside, and we're underway. And the 1-0. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
On the ground, collected by Torres. And Witt is out. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Vinny Pasquantino stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Royals bats are quiet there. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Parker Meadows. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Set down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Batting second.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
Everything came together for him.
Batting
Off the bat, it
third,
was headed for the
left
gap
fielder,
all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you
Green.
take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Riley Green. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Isbell fires it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Towards first, and it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are 2 outs. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Massey puts it away, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Perez.
Skubal back to work. And that one wrapped foul. And here it comes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. At the plate, Michael Massey. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Left field. Green snags it for the second out.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. 1-1. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2. Almost got him. Headed towards the corner. Vierling on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jace Young. Fastball for a strike. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that one upstairs. That misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Just missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That one misses, and now 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. Trey Sweeney now at the plate. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Detroit, top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Melendez hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Strike on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here is Michael Garcia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Way high with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. High chopper to third. Fires across the diamond. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fastball for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And a foul ball. 0-1. That one ripped way back there. And that gets down in the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next up for the Tigers, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Meadows, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Now he breaks his bat, and that's just foul. In the air, left side. Melendez going after it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Up
Riley
next
Green
for the
up now for the
Tigers.
Tigers.
Left
And
fielder,
he's already singled in this
Riley
game.
Green.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that ball is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Gets the outside corner with that one. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt corrals it. And there's two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Colt.
Two outs,
Keith.
base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Colt Keith. He's 0 for 1. Cut on and lifted in the air, Melendez. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at Comerica Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jonathan India. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe, and Gunnar Henderson were also part of that draft class. How good is that?
Pretty good. Meadows makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Vinny.
2 down, base is
Pasquantino.
empty. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
In the air, left field, down the line, snags it on the run, and that'll do it. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
Down the
Tigers,
third baseman,
third
Chase
baseman,
Young.
Chase Young.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And the 0-2. Way inside.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of
Now
his zone right
batting,
there. I don't think
catcher,
that's a
Jake
strike if he takes it.
Rogers.
Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one fouled hard the other way. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he
Now
was set
batting,
up for it by
shortstop,
something off speed
Trey
earlier in the
Sweeney.
at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Sweeney getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that's a
that
little
was
bit
fair.
high. And that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one almost got him. This one popped up. Garcia makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. Tigers 4 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
And now the
Royals,
catcher comes up to him.
Salvador
Perez. Skubal back to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Massey. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Here's a tapper towards short. Sweeney on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, right fielder Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Flied to right his first time. Strike one. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away. Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-out double. It's their first hit of the game.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Melendez will hit next, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Man on second, 2 down. Outside with a breaking ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Renfroe at second with 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1 so far. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs. That to right. Vierling under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Royals strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Angel Serpa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Stratton getting loose as well. The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up with on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Torres.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dives, and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Seth Lugo done for the afternoon, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
Kansas
pitcher
City.
in the game for the Royals,
Number
Angel
61.
Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Serpa.
left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Green at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's to third. And that is that. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. We're through 5. Tigers 4 and the Royals nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. Foul ball.
Hey.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Jonathan India at the plate. That clips the corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that's in there at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to the left. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In there at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Royals set down in order. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Tigers 4 and the Royals nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Serpa, a 6-foot lefty, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen, Sam Long, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
On the ground right side. Slings to first. That's it out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there.
Up
Very
next
difficult
for
to put
the
that ball in the air or get through it. Just
baseman,
pours in on the hands.
Jace Young.
And up next for Detroit, Jace Young. And a strike in there.
Ball, that's out.
And that's
a ball.
off the inside edge.
You got two
And
balls,
that's ball
one
two.
strike.
Right through there for a strike. And downstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Tigers are shut down there, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton also throwing. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's down and in. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher Salvador
Dominant
Perez.
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
Now batting, right fielder,
2
Hunter
on with 1
Renfroe.
out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. And that's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with
now
1
batting,
away.
left fielder, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Inside ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Double play ball to second. Off balance feet. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
Will
for
Vest
the Tigers.
comes on now.
And we
Number
all know
19.
about his slider. It's just
Will
filthy, man. And
Vest.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now here is Michael Garcia. First pitch misses. Up the middle. The throw to second is offline.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. Isbell the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And that's too high.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one finds the zone. 3-2 down.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now here is Jonathan India. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. So the tying run at second, and a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Tigers 4 and the Royals 2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Long.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pasquantino makes the grab, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
Now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. The shortstop takes the ball. That one catches the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Now batting, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And here is Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Melendez right there to make the grab, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason
68.
Foley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For Kansas City,
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The Royals down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. That missed inside. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Meadows sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting catcher.
2 outs, base is empty.
Perez.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. KC down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of the 8th. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Long back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That was pretty nasty.
Now batting left fielder.
And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
There's the strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
That clips the corner. And now 2-2. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
He swings and fouls one off. The 2-1. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Bo Brisky.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in, Michael Massey. And there's a foul ball. Brisky, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 2-1. Just missed. And that's too high, ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
And next up for the Royals, Hunter Renfroe. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. There's a strike. And misses inside. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Michael Garcia.
And the batter now, Michael Garcia. And that one is lifted in the air. Pearland on the move to the alley. Squeezes it. And there's 2 down. Last chance
now
for the Royals. Kyle Isbell now at the plate. That one the other way. Sweeney. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting. Runs on the board.